It can't be seen and it can't be heard, but an intruder is creeping out of the sea, and when it arrives, it can be tasted. It is actually the sea itself and all the salt and other minerals dissolved in it. Visitors to the beach quickly notice how much saltier ocean water is than the water we drink. It's too salty for humans and can damage our bodies if we drink it. Instead, all the water in our bottles, bathtubs, and dishwashers are from other sources like rivers, lakes, and underground aquifers. This water is filtered and disinfected before pouring from our faucets. Millions of people rely on the Mississippi River for their water. This massive river starts in Minnesota and snakes south for 2,340 miles to the Gulf of Mexico. Just before joining the Gulf, it passes through a curious environment of southern Louisiana. Vast areas of this region are, technically speaking, below sea level. The homes, towns, and communities that exist there are thanks to levees and other constructions that keep the sea at bay. Most rivers fall to the lowest place they can reach because of gravity. But at the mouth of the Mississippi, it's different. For some miles, the river can go against gravity and push up, thanks to the millions of gallons of river water behind it pushing it forward. The problem now, however, is a frustrating drought. Without rain to refill the river, there's less water coursing down the Mississippi. A shallower river is less powerful, and in a twist, the Gulf of Mexico is pushing back. Saltwater is actually heavier than fresh water, and if the two are not mixed together well, the salt water will sink below the fresh water. That's happening now. On the bottom of the Mississippi, the salty water is creeping its way in a wedge shape upstream and towards people's fresh water sources. The southernmost parishes of Louisiana have already had to switch to bottled water, and in the next few weeks, it's expected to arrive at the most populated city in Louisiana, New Orleans. Rather than just wait for it to rain, this complicated problem has a lot of people working on solutions. The U.S. Corps of Army Engineers built a sill underwater. They shifted dirt and debris from the bottom of the river and formed an underwater wall. The salt water is temporarily blocked by the wall and slows down how quickly it moves upstream. Meanwhile, preparations are underway to bring millions of gallons of water downstream for people to use.